All right, and on this last bit here, I either start down here at the pocket or up at the top, depending on which side the easing is on. So in this case, the easing is going to be on this side, so I have had to start down here at the bottom of the pocket, which is fine, and I'll show you in a second what I mean by the side that the easing is on. So I'm getting around this curve. Coming up here, making sure to use my finger to make sure this side is laying flat, although I did pin it to lay flat, but sometimes just as it climbs up onto the deck, it pulls down. All right, so just when I get over this bit here, I'm gonna start to have extra fabric on the top. And so I need to make sure and manage it with a combination of stretching. So I've reached my hand to the back here, so I'm not pulling, I'm just stretching the fabric, so I'm not moving it at all. Some people try to pull the fabric through the machine, but in this case I'm just holding the fabric taut with my fingers. And my goal is just to get it to be smooth, right? And so I only need to tighten it or stretch it when I feel like it's going to become rumpled under the foot. And you can see that I'm using my finger on this side here too, in some cases, to sort of stretch it this way. And so this is a bit of an advanced technique, as one of the reasons why in the pattern that I designed, this design easing isn't there. All right. And so I'll show you what it would look like right then. You see on this side, it's obviously flat and smooth, and then here, I can feel with my fingers about the only place that I would even have a little bit of concern is right in there. And see if I take out all the pins, I can show you what it looks like on this side here. So you can see that there's no little gathers in that seam as it goes all the way down to the pocket. I wanted to show you what it would look like if I started. So remember the last time I started down here from the pocket, but that was because the design ease it's not on the skull side, it's on this side. And in this case, this time I need to start up here at the top instead. But otherwise, the process will be exactly the same. I'll just use my fingers to feel for any extra fabric to make sure that I'm not stitching in the extra on this side in order to match it. You can see where this is a little bit bigger than that side, right? But I'm just making sure, I mean, this is all cut on the bias right here, right? And so it's just a matter of making sure that it's all smoothed out and stretched properly. And of course, right in here, I have a slight edge mismatch. And similarly to the other side, I'm just going to use the distance between the two edges to eyeball it. And then move into the pocket. You can see now I'm hardly, you know, I'm only guiding the fabric, right? I'm not pulling or anything, right? I'm just guiding it as it comes around the corner, using my fingers to make sure that it's all ready to match up to that original spot. And there we go. And now we have the same smooth attachment. Even though we can see a little bit of puffing on either side, we can tell that there's a bit more fabric there. That will just give us a little bit of freedom and room in moving our arms.